Hello, welcome to day 17 of the Aldi Advent wine calendar. Oh, goodness gracious me. Today we have a red blend California wine, so that could mean literally anything. We're looking at it 12% alcohol, so probably no dilution additives. It's not gonna be like that reindeer red where it's like, okay, they just put grape juice in this. So it'll probably actually be a blend of a couple of different grapes. I'm gonna pretend I know which ones. Be like, whoa, blah, 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 but I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh, but as long as I live, laugh, and love, we're all good. I couldn't resist. I looked up the origins of live, laugh, love, live, love, laugh, live, laugh, love, love, love. Yeah, and apparently it goes back quite a ways. Bessie Anderson Stanley in 1904 wrote a poem, and in it she said, called Success, as part of an essay, he achieved success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. That's pretty sweet, actually. And apparently, Ann Landers or Dear Abby or somebody misquoted that and attributed it to Ralph Waldo Emerson, and that's when it kind of caught on big amongst basic boomer bitches. Was it Vice News? Called they said about the phrase, it's got the may I speak to your manager shallow spirituality. It was like it's a pretty good assessment of it. um, uh, and the only other possible attribution is much less likely because it's James Joyce, who is not the live laugh love type, but in Finnegan's Wake, which, oh my god, of all the books in the world, uh, they lived, they laughed, they loved, they left, which I believe describes someone dying or something like that. So not the same vibe at all. Joyce not known for that wine mom vibe, um, unless you know some weird wine moms. Anyway, so yeah, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist adding that little bit of research in there for you all. Let's take a look at this red blend. I'm already getting some nice sort of berry notes. I feel like it's got something dry and tanniny in it. Juicy, tanniny. It's coming across pretty merlot-y to me, which is, from recent ones, not one of my favorite profiles. The kind of aftertaste is a little sweeter and a little not as full bodied on the after notes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say Pinot Noir mixed with Merlot, 45-55. That's what it is. Totally it. Which one's 45? Which one's 55? You know, you you gotta guess for yourself. Anywho, that's my assessment of this. It's nice. I'll give it a 6.5. It's a little too tanniny and cheap Merlot-y for me. I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's a price relation for Merlots. Maybe the higher price ones are better. Yeah, yeah. I just had a interesting little brush with death today. Not like I almost died, but like I have this big hedge that's all my plants in my front yard are California natives, and I had to trim it down because it was too high near my driveway, and I might not see a little kid and might run him over, so I had to trim it down. And I didn't want to because all the birds in the neighborhood use it for shelter. It's a great spot for them to scope everything out and make their moves. And so I trimmed it, and the whole time I'm trimming it, which also gave me all these little like nicks and cuts and things. I was like, oh man, the Cooper's hawk is just gonna have a field day with these little. It's just a buffet. And sure enough, I was coming home from seeing my mom and dad, and I pull in the driveway, and the Cooper's hawk is just sitting there looking at me like from a few feet away with its red eyes that are just like, oh hello, I kill for a living, right? I literally exist to bring death upon cute little birds. So I tried to get a picture. I couldn't get a great one, and then I got out of my car and he spooked. But not until after he gave me a look